charming MC and I've just been upstaged on the first step, so, whatever. Can I get a round of applause for Joe and the entire venue, please? My name is Anthony O'Sullivan and we are here in celebration of the life of Shelton Lea. So a round of applause for Shelton Lea.
Yay!
So before we have a break, I'd like to ask Lauren if she's willing to get up and do some stuff for us. I think you'd all really like that. So why don't you tap it in that, Lauren?
Now, hopefully I'm going to tilt this down so it might pick up a bit of this.
It's a pretty good point.
You've probably all heard Shelton's poems that I set to music in the cells in Goulburn, although I've started calling it was Cold Brother. I was a poet for too long when I should have been learning guitar.
Not really. No,
it was cold, brother, cold, so cold. In the cells in Goulburn, eyes shining on the walls. It was cold, brother, cold, so damn cold. On mattresses as thin as two tally-hos.
Yay!
Second only to that, a boy's home in Ballarat. We were 13 or 14, nowhere to go and nowhere to go within our poor clothes. Hand-me-downs from the dream house just over Oliver's Hill. And it was cold, brother, cold, so cold. In the cells in Goulburn, eyes shining on the walls. It was cold, brother, cold, so damn cold. On mattresses as thin as two tally-hos. These cheerful young buggers, unkillable, their infant joy. Some are now dead, but others rejoice. So come, let us gather, we orphans and three. Let's rejoice in our orphan seat. And it was cold, brother, cold, so cold. In the cells in Goulburn, eyes shining on the walls. It was cold, brother, cold, so damn cold. On mattresses as thin as two tally-hos. On mattresses as thin as two tally-hos. Shelly's around when I sing his songs. Now, someone who isn't around with us, she's up in New South Wales, is Rosemay Nissen. And she asked if I would read a poem of hers. So I'm hoping it was this one, the one from the book. But while I'm reading it, around the second, and notwithstanding that publicans here will see if it stops me, you know what Shelton was like. Oh, this is theatre, okay? This is theatre, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, Lauren. Sure.
Okay, we all
Shelly
remember
used to
Shelton, so
say.
this is for Shelly.
Just a
Brilliant! Yay!
It's not bloody big enough.
Poems from a peach Melba hat. But this is Rosemay Nissen's poem, okay? I was tiny abalone press, operating alone from home in the hours my kids were at school. Funded by Bill's diving money, hence the name. And it had a name by then. You touted for ads for the end papers. A 19th century practice you revived, joyful to demonstrate self-funding for poetry presses. But 2 of the 7 ads were Bill's and mine. Ah well, and one was your partner Christine's. You wanted a matte pink board, a delicate shade. You wanted Joy Hester's painting, Head of a Woman with Hat, her splendid skew with dignity on your front cover. You got it. Gone out. Sorry, Shelly. Spirit was willing. Okay. And on the back, Chloe. The famous nude from Young and Jackson's bar, which with you, larrikin dandy, perched on the brass railing, protecting her frame. The 10th muse, you called her. You came for 2 days to consult on the layout and stayed 2 weeks with pleurisy. You thought to go straight back home all day on the rattly Gippsland train. You thought it was just a cough. Convalescent, you yarned with my boys, explaining the shape of a few and the reasons crime doesn't pay. On both you were well informed. You were funny and wise, and you heard them. They never forgot. We argued over apostrophes. Now I'd have to let you leave them out. But that was 27 years ago. I missed one, reading Julius, personal name for a lawn. How quaint, until I heard you too late reciting Julia's lawn. Some of the establishment scoffed at the excellent reviews, insinuating partiality. The street wild poet, the very small press, who could praise so highly and not be swayed by friendship or even lust? We dressed very fine for the dinner, the Victorian Premier's Literary Awards. You were shortlisted for 2, Poetry and Australiana. No, you didn't win, but the reviewers beamed most politely on those who'd sneered. 3 years ago now, a boarder stole my only copy when he left, inscribed, of course. My son, David, found me another copy, signed in a second-hand bookshop. I open it up. It begins, the day was 15 bright balloons. It ends with the line, beware the greed of time. Somewhere in the middle, you're coming out of prison on a winter day, hearing the Beatles. Love, love me do. And we do. It's Rosemay Nissen.
Yeah.
Yay!